In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the 3 things I think you should master if you want to exceed in your consulting career. Hi guys, I'm Alex. Welcome to the channel, Ascend Performer to Leader. This is a new one for me. It's my first video on YouTube and I hope this is going to provide you with some value. So, what are the 3 things I think you need to master? Firstly, I think you need to look at project deliverables and making sure that they're done in accordance with time, cost and quality. Secondly, you need to learn how to chair and effectively run project meetings. And thirdly, you need to effectively delegate to others. Why should you listen to me? I've worked in the consulting sector for 17 years in both contracting and consulting in an engineering and infrastructure environment. So hopefully I'm in a position to be able to advise you. Step 1, how to manage project deliverables. I think you should focus on the time, cost and quality framework. And to do this, you need to understand your client's expectations. What timescale do they need the deliverables completed in? To what quality do they need them completed by? And also to what cost? What's the fee proposal payment mechanism? So let's break it down. Program. You need to set milestones for your project delivery so that you can track them and make sure they're completed in chunks, so that you don't wait until the end and find that you're really short on time and you can't complete it by the client's needs. To do this, you need to prepare a Gantt chart or work with project managers if you've got those within your discipline, and make sure that you regularly check in on those project deliverables. Absolutely essential. Secondly, the cost. It's good to track it on a weekly basis if possible, dependent upon your company's tools and administrational systems, but at an absolute minimum on a monthly basis, dependent on the timescales of the project. This ensures that the earned value analysis, i.e. the progress versus the percentage cost spend, is on track and that you haven't overspend based on the milestone that you're working towards. Thirdly, quality. You need to make sure the deliverables are good, and to do that you need to review them regularly, particularly if other juniors are working on them for you. Just check in and make sure it meets expectations. So let's move on to step 2. I think you need to master chairing effective project meetings. To do this, there must be a really clear agenda, mainly 3 to 5 items, and you need to know the outcomes that you're looking for from the meeting. It's important that you set a time for the meeting, maybe an hour maximum. If it's more technical, you might need to break out into a half-day workshop, but typically an hour is enough for most effective meetings. It's your job as the chair to make sure that the meeting is moving to time and that you're working through the items in a time-bound manner and you're not spending too long getting bogged down on something specific. It's also really important to allocate a minute taker. That could be a junior working for you, or it could be you if you're early in your career as a graduate. And it's really good to make sure that you pick up on the key actions and don't be afraid to use the AI tools to transcribe the meeting and then break it down afterwards into bite-sized chunks and reissue it to all. Finally, I think it's really important that you look at the actions and make sure they're clear, that they're assigned to individuals and that there's delivery dates. You'd be amazed how many meetings you walk away from and people just haven't grasped what the outcomes needed to be and they haven't assigned any actions, and it's effectively just become a waste of time. Okay, so step 3, you've mastered project deliverables and chairing and monitoring effective meetings. You now need to learn how to delegate. This is a really important skill because it frees up your time and develops others. What you need to do is to set a clear task breakdown to the person that you're delegating to. You need to tell them the tools and contacts that are available, so it could be some software they use, or it could be some key individuals they need to sound out along the way. You need to make sure you tell them what the deadline is, and then you need to frequently check in with them on progress to ensure that it's going smoothly. And ideally, if you can, try and provide an example of a piece of work that meets your quality aspirations so you can show them what good looks like. With all this cracked, you're well on the way to mastering the 3 core skills that I think you need to know in your early consulting career. Leave some comments in the video, and if you've got any other themes you'd like me to discuss or look into in terms of management and leadership, look forward to hearing from you.